Hello and welcome to FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro information. I'm Rosemary Plyben. The summer heat is here. The city activates an orange flag alert on days when the forecasted daytime temperatures reach 90 degrees or higher and overnight temperatures don't fall below 70 degrees. Operated by Greensboro Community Safety Department staff, Orange Flag Cooling Centers open 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. at the Interactive Resource Center, 407 East Washington Street. Daytime cooling stations operate independently of orange flag status. For more information, visit greensboro-nc.gov/cooling centers. The City of Greensboro appointed 2 new department directors, Don Warren as Financial and Administrative Services Director and Amanda Lamert as Communications and Marketing Director. Warren currently served as a Finance Director for Guilford County government. Prior to joining Guilford County, Warren served as Finance Director for Buncombe County and spent many years in finance administration with local governments in Colorado. He brings more than 20 years of experience in local government, financial management to the city. He'll be responsible for procurement services, equipment services, Office of Business Opportunity, Treasury, financial reporting, accounting, and collections. Amanda Lamert joins the city after serving as Chief Communications Officer for Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools. Prior to that, she spent 8 years in the City of Greensboro's Communications and Marketing Department, where she led communications for various city departments and offices. Lamert brings more than 20 years of experience in journalism, communications, marketing, and community engagement. As Communications Director, she'll oversee the city's communications, marketing, media relations, crisis communications, digital engagement, Greensboro Television Network, which you're watching now, contact center, and print and mail operations. Welcome to them both. The 100 Days of Peace campaign is underway. The violence prevention team of the city's Community Safety Department launched the campaign to run June 5th through September 13th. This is a collaborative campaign involving multiple events hosted by various community-based organizations throughout Greensboro and city departments. The campaign centers on safe spaces and activities for Greensboro's children and youth during the summer months. You can be part of the movement by signing the Peace Pledge. Find it at greensboro-nc.gov and search Peace Pledge. Greensboro's new police chief is making the rounds in the community, meeting with residents across the city. Chief Cameron Afzal's community conversations begin at 6:30 p.m. June meetings are Monday the 15th at Brown Recreation Center, Wednesday the 17th at Griffin Recreation Center, Monday June 22nd at Leonard Recreation Center, Thursday the 25th at Lindley Recreation Center, and Monday June 29th at Guilford Park Presbyterian Church. Meet the chief, ask questions, share feedback, and connect with GPD resources. The last foundational beam of the Windsor-Chavis Nocho Community Complex, WCNCC, is now in place, and now the race to the finish is underway. The 65,000 square foot facility will provide the community a place to learn and play together, improve daily living through health and wellness, offer access to city and county services, and promote lifelong learning while encouraging social interaction. Using a community-based program design, the engagement efforts touched over 4,000 residents from surrounding community and the Greensboro city at large. 250. The United States celebrates a big birthday this July 4th. Find out how the Triad is celebrating right after this break. Welcome back. The U.S. will celebrate its 250th anniversary this summer. The milestone invites reflection on our nation's journey, achievements, and the enduring principles that define American democracy. The America 250 initiative is a nationwide effort to commemorate the historic anniversary through education, celebration, and community engagement. Sarah Lance is chair of America 250 Guilford County. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Rosemary. Thanks for having me.
So glad that you're here. So tell us a little bit about the National America 250 celebration.
So this is, as you mentioned, our way of commemorating America's 250th birthday. It seems like a big deal here in America. Of course, that's small compared to some other countries.
Yeah.
Mostly it's being handled on a state level, really. I know there's going to be a big concert out in LA with a lot of famous musicians. Mm-hmm. I've heard some radio ads encouraging people to do good things in their community in honor of America 250, but mostly it's being handled on a state level. And here in North Carolina, they are encouraging each county to celebrate in a way that makes sense for their county. Mm-hmm. So here in Guilford County, we're really lucky. We have 2 really big July 4th celebration. So it didn't make sense for our organization to have another big event, because we have the Fun Fourth Festival here in Greensboro and the Uncle Sam Jam in High Point. And many of our smaller communities in Guilford County are hosting July 4th events or making events a little bit bigger this year. And so we're helping them pull that off. So it's really community focused.
Yes, yeah. But there are some special events, just special to the 250 coming up, I know, especially as we get closer and closer to the 4th. Tell us about those.
So one of the big things we're really pushing is America's Potluck. And this actually started in Utah. And here in Guilford County, we're promoting it for July 2nd because most people are going to be off on July 3rd. A lot of the festivities, at least here in Greensboro, start on July 3rd. And so we're encouraging neighbors to get together on July 2nd, host a potluck, and we're offering for any Guilford County potluck a $50 micro grant to help get started. So that would be for things like plates and cups and just to kind of get it going. Yeah. But, you know, there's a lot of different ways you can host a potluck. You know, you can do traditional red, white, and blue foods. Or, you know, Guilford County has a lot of people from a lot of different places. My neighborhood in particular, we have a lot of Pakistani and Indian and all sorts of diversity. So I hope my neighborhood does a more melting pot style potluck because I really like samosas, and I hope somebody really makes samosas. It's one of my favorite foods.
I was going to ask you what you would bring to a potluck. What's your specialty?
So I usually bring some kind of potato salad, but that seems kind of lame. So I have to reevaluate my potluck dish for this year.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right. Also, I hear there's something new, a new partnership with maybe some movies.
So breaking news, we've just created a partnership with the Carolina Theater, and on June 30th and July 1st, we will be hosting free movies. On June 30th, it is The Patriot, and July 1st, 1776. They are totally free.
Oh, that's cool.
And you just have to get your tickets, and more information will be coming out in the next few days. But this is like just happening this week, and so we're really excited for that partnership. We've had a lot of other partnerships. We've worked with the High Point Museum and dedicated a time capsule. There's a monument right outside the museum, and we're still collecting artifacts. We're not burying a time capsule. We're keeping it in climate-controlled storage.
I was going to say, yeah.
And
we know better now, right?
Yes. That way everything will be safe, and it will be opened on July 4th, 2076, so 50 years from now. Nice. And if you go to our website, america250guilford.com, first of all, you can find more information about the potluck and micro grants. You can also find a way to submit information about any artifacts you have for our time capsule.
Yeah.
So,
are you looking for anything in particular for that?
Really specifically related to Guilford County history. It does not have to be necessarily related to Revolutionary history. We have a ton of that history here, but we also have, you know, everything from Underground Railroad to civil rights. There's to denim, furniture, any kind of history related to Guilford County, we would love to add to our time capsule. So please go to our website and submit your artifacts for consideration. We'd really love to see that.
Yeah, I love that. Is there something you're really looking forward to about this this anniversary celebration, this July 4th in particular?
So I grew up in a really small town in Connecticut, and I remember going with my family to a Pops concert and fireworks every July 4th. And what I'm really excited about this year is that a lot of the small communities here in Guilford County are hosting music events and smaller July 4th celebrations. I've been to the Fun Fourth Festival probably 20 times. I've been to the Uncle Sam Jam probably 8 to 10 times. I have not, since I've moved to North Carolina 20 years ago, been to a small town 4th of July event. The first one's actually not this weekend, but next weekend in Pleasant Garden on the 20th. They're having their July 4th event. And America 250 Guilford is helping with all these 4th of July events in all of the small towns to make sure that they get to celebrate in the way that they feel fits their towns.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to check out some of these smaller town events because I haven't been to one since I was probably 8 years old.
And you
So-
can find some of those on the website?
Yeah, so America250Guilford.com is our website. We have an events calendar. If you have events that you want to add, please, you can go to, there's a contact form on the website where you can send us that information. But we have a calendar, it's right in the middle of our homepage, and you can click for more events. And we're adding more things all the time. We'll be adding those free movies in the next couple of days. And really just check out, there's so many great things. Oak Ridge is going to have a kids' bicycle parade.
Yeah.
And a concert that they're doing up a little bit bigger. Jamestown is going to have a music event and Burgers and Dogs on the 3rd. Whitsett has a fall festival and they're going to do their America 250 event in connection with that. So we're celebrating all year long.
And all over the county. So
All
it'll be
over
a lot
the
of fun.
county.
And it hits on, a lot of folks are going to have that Friday, July 3rd off, and then the 4th is on Saturday. So hopefully more people than ever can celebrate with us.
So yeah, we really hope that everyone will get to celebrate. And tag us on social media. Hashtag America250Guilford. What we're trying to do is take as many of the pictures that we get as possible and include them in that time capsule. We're going to print them out
great.
so that in 50 years, my kids, maybe your kids will be back for the unveiling of the time capsule and we'll be able to see what life was like here in Guilford County in 2026.
Maybe we'll be there with our walkers. We'll see.
Hey.
Let's make it a goal. I think
Yeah,
it's a
all
good
right.
goal. Yeah. Yes. Sarah, thank you. So much fun. We're very much looking forward to it. You can start your planning for America 250 celebration, America250Guilford.com. All right, are you looking for a place to cool off this summer? Consider a visit to one of Greensboro's city lakes. A closer look when we come back. But first, mark your calendar for these events happening on the town.
I'm Dave, and here are some special events happening this week on the town. 3-time Grammy Award winner Darius Rucker brings his Songs of Summer tour to the White Oak Amphitheater June 18th for a night filled with country hits and his unmistakable baritone voice. Joined by George Burge and Austin Williams, this outdoor concert promises an unforgettable evening of live music under warm summer skies. Learn more. Find tickets at gsocomplex.com. Elmo, Abby Cadabby, Cookie Monster, and their Sesame Street friends take the stage in a joyful interactive celebration called Elmo's Got the Moves, June 19th at the Tanger Center. Filled with singing, dancing, and family fun, this all-new live show brings the magic of Sesame Street to life with favorite songs and plenty of playful movement. Visit tangercenter.com for tickets and details. Join the Greensboro History Museum June 20th for the 6th annual Juneteenth Bike Tour. This family-friendly ride explores 20th century Black-owned businesses and the inspiring entrepreneurs who shaped the city. This free guided tour highlights historic beauty shops, banks, and landmarks while commemorating Juneteenth. Learn more at greensborohistory.org. Josh Johnson's Comedy Band Camp visits the Tanger Center for 2 shows June 20th. The Emmy-nominated stand-up comedian and Daily Show host brings a one-of-a-kind blend of comedy and live music. Filled with energy, nostalgia, and Johnson's signature wit, this new show brings audiences together for a wildly fun summer experience. For tickets and details, visit tangercenter.com. Stay tuned to FYI Weekly for more happenings on the town.
Welcome back. You might not think of Greensboro as a waterfront destination, but the city does have 3 lakes: Lake Higgins, Lake Brent, and Lake Townsend. Not only do these lakes provide our water, but they're a great place for recreation too. Launch your boat or rent one for the day, take out a paddleboard, kayak, or canoe, pack a picnic and plan a hike around the shores, or grab a rod and reel and test your luck. Lots of fishing events are actually happening this month at the lakes, including ones at Country Park. Find out more at greensboro-nc.gov/lakes. And we will be back, pomp and circumstance, after this break. If your social media feeds are even a little like mine, you've seen a lot of posts featuring smiling graduates wearing their caps and gowns over the past few weeks. The Guilford County Schools class of 2026 capped the year earning more than $200 million in scholarships. Not only that, they completed more than 230,000 service learning hours, representing an $8 million impact on our local economy. They graduate with college credits, career credentials, job offers, military commitments, apprenticeships across a variety of fields, and of course, lasting memories. Over the course of their academic career, the class of 2026 took more than 11,000 college courses, saving families on average $18,000 in college tuition cost. And for the third consecutive year, seniors enrolled in teaching pathway courses received job offers from GCS. So we say, way to go, Guilford County Schools and your graduates. Well, that concludes this edition of FYI Weekly. Stay connected to the latest city news by following us on Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which air on 90.1 FM, 100.7 FM, and 90.5 FM. Download both weekly podcasts, Talk City Greensboro and Talk City en Espanol. Plus, GTN is streaming on Cablecast. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.